It's me, Katsu again, and I got another video for y'all today, and we are back on Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic 2. And last time we left off, we came across the fact that some of the old Jedi, I believe his name is Rook, is actually around the Enclave and stuff, and we learned that Jedi are not really wanted here. We saw some Mandalorians along the way, then we came across the cave that had some crystals that called out to me. And where Jedi used to collect them for the lightsabers. Problem is, though, is that these little cameras and wherever they were, these giant mantis, well, they killed us, and I didn't save, so I had to go back and work on that. But now here we are, and we're going to try to get that lightsaber crystal. Before we do, I am not going to have the same mistake as last time and actually save it here.
I'm here.
I hear you.
Okay, everyone's got a melee shield. Let's go. Open. There we go. Okay, make sure we heal. So we don't get attacked again, because we don't have that. Arcanian blinders. So, cool. Another one.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
This place affects me strangely. There is a tingling in my forehead.
Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
Okay, tell me more about these crystals.
The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
You said that crystals absorb the Force. I feel strange but not weaker.
The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force.
Alright, tell me more about these crystals.
The crystals here are infused with the Force.
Okay. There they are. Here they come. They never make it easy. So many. Come on, get him out of the way. Come on. Okay, so you got that. Come on.
Time to take you down to size.
Hey, let's go. Alright, we killed him. But now I'm kind of hurt. Jesus.
Ready.
Hatchery. Oh, let's see about that. Firkman. Crystal is collected by the natives of Rafa 5. Using lightsaber construction produces an electricity charge beam that is devastating to droids. Sick. Oh, crystal Dragon. Yo, we got more crystals. Crystal formation. Pond Lord Violet. Yo, we getting so many saber crystals. Yo, this is sick. Why are we getting so many crystal colors? Here's orange. Yo, this is sick. Drenix, or whatever it's called. And then there's the big one. Glowing crystal formation. Katsu crystal. Yo, I found my crystal.
Crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed.
What does it mean?
The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber.
Is the bond dangerous? Is the crystal a threat to me?
Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the sieve.
Oh wow. Does the crystal feed off the light side of the Force or game crystal? Okay.
The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light.
Okay. So we got us a new crystal and we found my crystal. Okay, so I was looking at all these crystals we got. This white crystal is bound to Katsu. Power reflects that of his master. This crystal is translucent. Crystal Violet. A phase crystal used in the construction of a lightsaber faintly with an inner violet light. Dragite. Dragite crystals are found on Dimhali in the Dolu mountain range. The beam they create resonates louder when it strikes, inflicting a minor amount of sonic damage. Yo, that'd be good there against a droid. And Furkarin, Rafa 5 and everything. Crystal Bondor. Okay. To negate stun. This crystal was mined on the far orbital asteroid circle in the Onderon system. It produces a volatile lightsaber beam that pulses an impact, potentially stunning an opponent. Junrix, there is blaster deflection. The refined form of the Opla. This crystal has an unformed cleansed of all impurities. When used in lightsaber construction, produces a blade of enduring quickness. Yo. So we got some nice lightsaber crystals in this place. So we visited the cave and we found what we wanted. So that's good. That's really good. So we can use that in future retrospect. So next time we go to the ship and, you know, work on my lightsaber. We got the color I wanted. And we have a choice to choosing the second crystal for the lightsaber I want to use. Like, do I want to keep using green, blue, orange? I'm definitely going orange because that was my original lightsaber color. And I think that would be one of the best things to do. And not only that, but we also have the thing from the old man where he said, hey, you find any of these there, give them to me there for 1,000 credits and stuff, so we can go to him and give that to him immediately. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not complaining at all. The Kunda Plains. Alright, let's put a save. And plus on that, we gotta go back to the ship anyways, because we have to get Mandalore with us there so he can talk to his people. So let's go to the old man over here. Like, we need to talk to him a lot.
I don't suppose you found any of the...
Actually, we have found 3 of them.
That's great news. My offer still stands. I'll pay you 3,000 credits for all of them.
It sounds like it's worth more to you than that.
It is worth more to us than that. I'll pay you 4,000 credits for the lot of them.
Here you go, I'll take the credits.
Thanks for your help on this. Here are the credits as promised. I'll get this to Zara.
Sweet. 4,000. Alright, take it easy, man. Alright, next goal is to head out to the Jedi Enclave. Like, that's gonna be a big part, so. Jedi Enclave Courtyard. Main entrance. Enclave Courtyard. So what's over there? Well, let's see what's over here before we go out to the whatchamacallit. I guess there's nothing over there. Okay, so that's a thing. Speed, shall we? Let's get out of here. No. What is this place? Locked there. So we found another place. But no, can we just talk about how dope that is? So we're back at the place. So let's go to our ship and see if we get lucky. Making our lightsaber. We get to see what color our lightsaber crystal is. It might be white, it might be orange, we don't know. Because it really calls out to us and stuff, like it's strong in the Force. Remember, my old lightsaber color was orange. So will it retain to orange, or will it just be white altogether? Because if it's white, I can't complain with neither one. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that gives the green. Oh, heck yes. Too bad we can't change the crystal color. That would have been cool. Oh, we need a symbol. Dang, dude. Let's go up Bondar. Capsule crystal. Lens that. And the improved. Let's go with front. That. Tone. So cool. New lightsaber part.
Yes.
Never mind. Alright, let's go. Learning. I wonder if we can still put that part in there for the HK unit real quick. Guess not. Anywho, I'm taking 2 melee people with us, so I'm first taking him. And we're going to take her. So wait, oh, she's got orange. Why she got orange? Hold up. And expect right there for have a double lightsaber blade like that. Alright, let's go and get to the, that Mandalorian. See what's going on with him. Okay, enough rest. Oh, yes. Just like that. Too easy, too simple. I like that. I'm really gonna like this. Alright, let's go to the Enclave courtyard and let's have Mandalore talk to the guy. Okay, so there they are, that's some. But before we go into it, always save. I always tell myself to save. Or at least I need to start to, because yeah, the bug people.
I can't wait for the salvagers to ship off this planet. The smell and air of it is dangerous. Duel or mercenary? Wasn't even a contest.
Now let
Smells like another salvager's come to our camp. Vacate, Mudlicker. Don't make me tell you again.
Ease off, Nalick. There's better sport than this one.
I don't need help to take out a Mudlicker. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
like a friend said, I'm not a salvager. I'm a warrior like yourself.
You fight in any wars? I fought in the Jedi Civil War. I guess you don't look like much of a salvager.
Which side were you were in the war?
Sides don't matter much. We're all soldiers. Most of us mercenaries worked with the Sith. Not too many Republic soldiers survived the war.
Why did you want to fight me? What are you mercenaries up to?
You were a soldier too, so you know I'm not gonna answer you.
You want to answer my question.
I want to answer your question. Oh, my head. I don't know for sure. I hear rumors. Some powerful organization. No one tells me who. I know we're planning an attack soon, but I don't know against who. They aren't too far, though, because we're expecting to attack soon.
Oh, he's a brain-dead idiot. Yeah, who you working for?
I told you what I know. Someone rich and powerful. We're not gonna have to hit up settlers for food and supplies anymore. I don't feel so well. I feel dizzy. I gotta go now.
Okay then. Mandalore. So Dilpak, huh?
You've wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blasters we need.
I know how this works. A mercenary or two can easily get work during the dry times as a bounty hunter or a bodyguard. There's always odd jobs around. But large mercenary groups have to wait for things to get interesting to make their credits. It can be very lucrative and challenging work if there are battles to be fought.
If you're looking for work too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any more competition. Got it?
I'm not looking for work.
Then maybe we can get along just fine.
I heard you're causing trouble for the settlers. What do you think about Nantuine?
It's just another spaceport to me. We've been here too long for my tastes. And the settlers,
Why choose Nantuine as your base? What about the settlers?
it galls me to think we fought wars to protect Kiska like them. They don't do anything to help themselves, and they don't know how to take responsibility. They're on their own, and either they should start working and stop whining, or else they're in for a tough ride.
Well, why choose Nantuine as your base?
We have to live somewhere. Something those settlers don't seem to understand. That flaming administrator and her cat hound Zeron can't keep their noses out of our business. There's a natural order to things that they just don't seem to get. They'll learn.
Okay. What do you plan to do? What do you think about the administrator?
She's got spirit, but she seems to focus most of her effort on trying to get us off this planet. Terena has to learn that we aren't moving.
Okay.
It galls me to think they're on their own.
Alright. Can we talk about someone else?
I have time to kill, and talking about Dantooine just irritates me.
Can you tell me about the mercenaries?
Most of us are veterans of the Jedi Civil War. Some even fought in the Mandalorian Wars. A lot of soldiers have been looking for a place in the galaxy. The really skilled usually wind up here.
Who's your leader?
A sentient by the name of Azkul. He was an elite trooper from Malak during the Jedi Civil War. He knows how to wage war.
So, why haven't you been able to line up for a job?
We had a contract with the Republic, doing some work in the Outer Rim, but they scaled back, and we were some of the casualties. Now the Republic isn't hiring anymore. I hear they have no credits.
So what do you do between jobs?
We find ways to divert ourselves. A lot of us find odd jobs. There are many more mercs around than what you see on Dantooine. We're spread out.
Okay. Can we talk about someone else?
I have time to kill.
I heard you've been making trouble for the settlers.
What if we do? They're practically begging to be pushed around. You've seen them, right? They're weak.
Their skills may not solely lie in warfare. That isn't a feeling. They're also sad. I think you have the right idea.
You sound like a flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. They're very quick to blame everyone but themselves for their problems. So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand. They should ante up and get back in the game.
Okay. Cool. So a Mandalorian named, move out of my way. Ezek.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us. I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory. And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader. It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. We'll see about that.
Uh-oh. You see, this is why we never get a chance to even do anything here, dude. Like, honestly.
What's wrong? Who wants to die first?
Ah. Come on, man. Don't make it hard for yourself.
Any other takes? No, Mandalore. We will follow you. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood. Gather your clan and return to Dutton. You have seen the last of your mercenary days. Yes, Mandalore.
Alright, sweet. Now we got more Mandalorians. I like that. It's honestly a shame that he attacked, though. It would have been nice, you know, had him along. Even though we don't know nothing about him.
I don't suppose you're...
I get tired of clearing out the camp grounds for Mount Rimmon. The plains are just full of them.
Well, that's good to know. Alright, we're really close towards the Jedi Enclave and stuff, so we need to get over there and see about the new master. That we're camel across and everything. See what's going on with him. But let's talk about how nice my lightsaber feels now. It feels better.
So, what? I still have it right here. I asked Amir one time. I assure you.
It says...
See? How did you know? I never unload this accursed thing. This isn't my fault. You can't blame me.
how isn't this your fault?
This forgery has passed through several hands in this camp. I am merely the latest victim. I wish I had abandoned this dung heap.
So, you didn't make this.
No, of course not. Another salvager sold it to me. And he bought it from another one before him. When there were more salvagers, incidents like this would come. But now there are fuelless and I'm stuck with this garbage. There's no way I can make it home to my family and children.
Oh. Ooh, wife and children.
A tragic tale I will not bore you with. I came to make credits to get us out of our sad state. Lost everything and more. Our family will be sold to the Hutts.
Do I look that gullible?
Fine, this is going nowhere. Let's talk about something else if you won't believe me. So, what should we talk about?
I told you about the holocron.
I still have it right here. I asked Emil. I assure you. As you can see. How'd you... This forgery is past...
Okay.
No, of course not. Another time, but now there are few... You with all your observations. So, what... There isn't much to see around here.
Alright, cool. Alright, so that's the Enclave, basically. Oh, cutscene. So, look at all the damage that's been done by the Sith Malik. You got some people on the side. And I guess those are big animals. I think we can handle it. Cathound. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh, bad boy. Ooh. Might give me some problems. Oh, you're almost done. Come on. You're almost done, buddy. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, she healed me. Instantly. Sweet. Caved in door. Alright. You know, Malik, he, you know, attacked all these, Jedi and stuff, killed them and everything. It's honestly a shame. It really is. Oh, who's this?
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a cath hound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want?
What's the problem?
I managed to get this sad lot of salvagers to work together. Then we get 2 rooms into the sub-level, and we get swarmed by Lagrex. And even then we fight our way out. But of course the only one that managed to grab the salvage is still in there. I don't even know why I bothered.
What can you tell me about the Lagrex?
Nothing. Find out for yourself. I'm not interested in training the competition. Now, if you don't mind, we're going someplace you can't eavesdrop on us, and get down to our business.
Yeah, this is a little awkward. You guys keep, you know, getting in our way. But that's kind of a shame. I mean, you got a friend in there, you ain't gonna help him. The Enclave sub-level. Alright, let's make sure we save and make sure we don't die. Because we're making progress. Alright. There should be a person in here by the way they spoke, so who knows? Force choke. So this used to be an old council meeting room. Come on, Mandalore. Hey, you're getting a little too close to him.
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Lagrex are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Are you Joran?
Yes, I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Lagrex compost. Did you take care of him, stranger?
There's still some Lagrex around.
Please,
take care of them. I can't stand much more of this. If you do manage to clear a path, please come back.
Alright. So he's in there. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Nothing there, so let's see what's over here. Ooh. Got some mines here. So we found a data pad or something, wherever it was. Alright, seems we're making some pretty good progress.
I shall let this one see.
Alright, let's keep checking the place out, see what we got. Let's see if we can disassemble this. Sweet. Alright. Got that open. Broken droid. Alright. says work log. View the pending work log. 1046A. Can't believe Circuit Corp has released a new protocol droid model with so many flaws. The batch we ordered last month were all fried from the overheating. Circuit rep said the droid was designed for temperature-controlled environments, such as starships, but I don't buy it. The real problem is that the Sith curse power, so the new model runs too high. And worse, the output modulator was installed right next to the cell, and is the first thing to get melted and slag when the cell overheats. Needless to say, without a functioning output modulator, you could jostle the droid in with pop like fireworks on Republic Day. So I'm working with the Zerka rep to get these defective droids replaced. In the meantime, I powered down the new protocol droids so that they don't end up causing any more accidents. Okay, review prior work logs. Main computer options, please verify that main computer is active. Contact anything this results. Alright. Nothing there. What's the power on? Nothing there. Kill done. Southeast Hall. Camera offline. Southeast Hall to the south. Nothing there. Power relay station. LightSaber, she got a yellow crystal. There. Okay. We need to make some items. We need to make what would be a good thing? Nothing we need there. Alright. We're making slow but sure progress around this area.
Something you need.
Perfect. Go. Oh jeez, why would you?
You are no
Oh,
match.
shield. Come on. Okay, time to retreat. Oh, the drawers are handle on it. Heck yeah. Come on. Okay, so we're learning, slowly learning. So we want to save again. You know, we gotta be safe. We just gotta stay safe.
What's wrong?
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of big bad bugs in this area. Need let's get another change. Of course, it doesn't work on him. Components there. Oh, a disciple. Who is he?
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic. Although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
What are you doing here?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
That's not the only reason.
The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. And once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
What was left?
Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could.
What others?
Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
You mentioned holocrons?
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It's almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why is that?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolee Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Why do you think the people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
A Jedi have protected the galaxy for centuries. They seek peace, often through sacrifice.
Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Keldroma and Exar Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Malak. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy. And that is a frightening thing indeed.
Oh, that is scary. Do you hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code that so few others have. But you know this.
What do you mean?
Many Jedi defy the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
Do you blame the Jedi who turned, or the Council?
There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings, or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
Revan would have received the same training as I did. Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training, in order to learn how he might best leave the Order.
Revan Malak would have seen the same training as I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Go on.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions.
Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters, said that he returned.
I'm talking about something else.
What else would you like to know?
Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
Why are the Jedi Order important?
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role.
I want to talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
Tell me about it. You look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
Tell me about the Republic.
I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin, and it grows weaker with time.
What happened?
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy, and the forces that limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. It was almost the end. But at that last year, the year before Revan vanished, Revan's assault on the Republic stopped. No one knows why. But it was all the fleet the Sith had amassed was no more, and the remaining Sith turned on each other, destroying the Academy on Korriban. It did not matter. Revan had already won.
What do you mean?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
Oh, that's good to know. You mentioned holocrons?
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It's almost as if someone does not. The situation on Dantooine, more so than... What else would you like to know? Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
Because I have a force bond I need severed. To get some answers. The Sith are awake in the galaxy, and I'm going to need their help to stop them. Because they need the answer what they did at me. It's true, I need their help, and this guy's a Republic.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
They're practically everywhere, my guy. Trust me, the Sith are out there. They've been hounding me since Paragus.
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khun and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Alright, sweet. So these are holocrons and everything around here. These images in here come with signs of combat. Who did this? These images are killed by a lightsaber. Yo! Do you think that probably could have been the master himself? Skull's orders, huh? This data pad contains orders from Skull, the leader of the mercenaries of Dantooine. Vrook has wandered into the Enclave alone. He will take a full squad and capture the Jedi alive. Bring him to our nook in the Kenrith Caves to await transport to Nar Shaddaa. He will fetch a fine Betty. Alright, so let's see what it says. Among the bodies of 3 mercenaries, you found a data pad that contains orders from Skull to capture Vrook alive and bring it to the Castle's Caves. And I guess this person right here is a Jedi. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty cool though.
I am an historian. Before you go, I had a... The Sith are rising. No, I believe you. But in history, I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Cool. Disciple. Okay. Let's open up this locker. Sith power killing us again. Oh well. No, I wonder what's down this way. Well, unless I've been down this way. Yeah, I have. Okay, let's go over here and see what we're dealing with. Look how creepy these things are, like honestly. I mean, it's pretty cool that she changed from red to yellow, which is kind of cool. Oh. Yep, that's about right.
I can let this one see.
Alright, the Jones from new to non-clean skeletons of salvage, but let's introduce interest. I made it further into the Enclave than any other salvager. I discovered the untouched storage room, the computer, and the power radio station allowed me to open the security door. Whenever I have seen past the Lightsaber is here, I will enter the bridge. Clearly not, because you are dead. Come on. There we go. Just don't mind me just recovering a couple of mines. So let's see what we got here. Log. Okay. Nothing there. Railway station. Nothing there. Nothing there. too bad I can't use a lightsaber to open it. But anyways, guys, we made a lot of progress here and stuff there. I mean, we found out more there about the Jedi and stuff there. I mean, we got our own LightSaber Crystal that will help out with our lightsaber altogether. We got more Mandalorians recruited there towards the clan and stuff there for Mandalore himself. Not only that there, but we come across a historian who seems to know a lot about the Jedi and believes that they will be a big help in their future. But yeah, that's something else there, and we're currently inside the Jedi Enclave right now looking for the Jedi, and we come across 3 mercenaries who were killed by a lightsaber. And it may have been Master Rook and stuff there, because our datapad said that they were going to collect Rook and, you know, take him in there for his bounty, but they died. So wherever Rook is now, that he may be in the Enclave, but he isn't here. I mean, this place is kind of bigger than you think, because it did not look that big on the outside, which kind of surprises me. But regardless of the fact is that this place is pretty nice and stuff, and hopefully, just hopefully, we find the Enclave in the future of where Master Rook is hiding out, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can get our very first Jedi conversation to others in that historian, whatever his name is, that disciple there for the Republic. He said he'll be at the launching pad and stuff in case we have any more questions. So he might give words to the Republic there that, hey, we need help against the Sith, and we might get an army behind us to deal with the guys that have been giving us issues. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. So do me a favor there, be sure to hit that like button and stuff there, and the subscribe button. And if not, please leave down a comment and stuff there, that'll help out a lot and stuff there. I'll see you guys there in the next video there. You guys take it easy now. Bye-bye.